You aren't sick, the ghoul said, after I told him I'd been poisoned. It starts with the foam, then the blood. What you are experiencing are growing pains. A revelation. I told him I thought he was joking.
You'd be laughing so hard, then you'd be foaming at the mouth, and then you'd be spewing out blood.
This is usually how our conversations begin. Sometimes I think that this is a man with wisdom beyond his age, and sometimes I think he's just a ghoul who likes to hear himself talk.
美徳がない彼は救いのない彼だ。
I asked him what he meant, but the ghoul was gone.
Have you ever done a presentation for a company before?
It's presentation day at the office, and Garit, the Dipstick CEO, is asking me to show off the latest version of the product to him. Yes, sir, I have.
Come down to my office now!
Erika comes by my desk again and sits on top of it. Her leg is irritably close to me, giving me those doe brown eyes.
What do you think Garit's gonna do to you?
I don't bother to reply.
Don't you think we shouldn't be required to wear shoes in the office? I'd walk barefoot all day long if I could.
I still don't respond. I don't even need to take my Viagra to keep my dick growing harder by the second. She knows I love this.
You think I have nice toes? I painted them azalea blue.
My favorite color. I think of the poison, but I let it happen. I have to go, I say, so that I can run to the bathroom to masturbate. A Harvard research study conducted on men between the ages of 25 through 30 found out that if men jerk off, there is a 10-second superpower after ejaculation of extreme clarity, where you can feel you can do anything, be anything. I decided that this was the best time to test that theory. A side note, jerking off does have its pleasures and its aids. I prefer giantess porn because I want to fantasize myself making love to a giant white woman. I imagine myself crawling on her foot, up her leg, onto her thigh, and entering her giant pink pussy. I imagine that I am small enough, but not microscopic, to the point where she can feel me, spelunking and swimming inside her until she bursts with cum and I swim out. But this distracts me from real sex, so when I have real sex, I can't finish. My mind is elsewhere, back to the lands of making love to a giant white woman where I can finish inside her giant pink pussy.
Do you even know who you're meeting with?
In Garit's office, Erika does all the talking.
Garit, do you have an extra shirt? I just can't believe you'd come in here with a shirt like that. I wouldn't even come to an audition with a shirt like that. I even auditioned for the movie audition and they still didn't cast me as a serial killer girl. They said they needed someone more Japanese. I am Japanese.
Canadian.
Yes, Garit?
Snake! Do you have a shake he can borrow?
Why, yes, I do. Let me be right back.
Do you know how hard it is to kill a man in Sailor Fuku? Because I wouldn't wear a Sailor Fuku if I was killing a man. I'd wear pants!
There was once a time whence I saw an angel. It wasn't in the traditional sense of an angel who has wings, but, as I understand it, this angel stopped me in the middle of the street and said, "You are going to be very famous." I am walking towards a dead end. With all this excess of social media and celebrity and worship, we are too distracted. Put your focus and effort and energy into your work. Full time, no consequences.
神を信じてるのか?
I told him I wasn't sure.
俺が言ってるのは 人間の意識よりも大きな意識だろ。
マトリックスの不具合、それについて考えたことはあるのか？
I like to look at the formation of life differently. Maybe we're like trees. Creatures with souls, too. And some of them have been here since before we existed and have witnessed so much. Maybe we should be more like trees.
Fuck trees.
あんたが見てるのは自信の幻影だろ。
Get your dick out of
あ
here.
んたは世界を変えることができるだろう。
He's right. I know my fate. Now I wonder how I'm going to tell my mom the news of my unemployment.
Think I need some ventilation. Hard pacing, time wasted. Think I'm living in a matrix. But I think I gotta face it. Cause it's just a simulation. Cause it's just a simulation.